Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Curly W on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to bat.
Now it's the all-world, all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. No balls and a strike to count.
Leading off for the Indians, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Jordan
the 1-2.
Luplow.
In the air now, out to right field. Big Dog is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the Juan Soto to the plate now.
Leading up for the Nationals, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
First pitch on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
On, he pops it up. And no one will track it down. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martin is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope,
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
He's set and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. The 1-1. Santana is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled off. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
The second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Two and one.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Adams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Three and one to Howie Kendrick.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. They trail this one 1-0. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Leading off for the
as
Indians,
we are all set to begin the
catcher,
third inning in this
Kevin
one.
Plawecki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And he fouls this one off.
Swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Batting 9.
Into the
pitcher,
box,
number
Trevor
47.
Bauer.
Trevor
He'll take a look at the strike
Bauer.
right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fouled away. Sanchez sets his sights. 2-2 on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Now, and
Now
into
batting,
bat next,
the
it'll be
center
Tyler
fielder,
Naquin.
Tyler Naquin.
Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out, nobody on. Sanchez readying the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto moves over, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading up for the Nationals, the right fielder, Big Dog.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1. Big Dog, just 18 years old. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in now,
The pitcher,
Anibal Sanchez.
Anibal.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that
Sanchez.
finds the zone for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the
Shortstop.
punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Turner.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Nationals gone in order. They're down 1-0. Here's Leonys Martin. Lifetime against Anibal
Leading off for
Sanchez.
Cleveland,
He's just 1 for
the left
6.
fielder, number 2, Leonys Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs
1-1-1.
up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez.
Now
He
batting.
got a hold of one and
The
went
third baseman,
yard in his first
Jose
appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Martin aboard here at first with nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up, Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's
Up
0
next
for
for
1
Cleveland.
after grounding out
The
in his
shortstop,
only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty,
Lindor.
expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Sanchez pauses. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here's the 1-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is Adam Eaton. His numbers against Trevor
Leading
Bauer.
for
He's got
Washington,
5 base hits
the center
in
fielder,
27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run.
Eaton.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Popped up, and there's the first out. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon.
Now batting,
flied out in
third
his first
baseman,
at-bat, so make
Anthony
him 0 for 1 so far.
Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Next
The
will be
left
the
fielder,
cleanup
number
hitter,
22.
Juan Soto. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Soto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Digging in, Kevin Plawecki. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Big Dog is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Leading off for Washington, the right fielder, Dominique Big Dog.
Bauer into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Here you go. Make the turn. Make the turn.
First hit of the game for the Nats.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock.
Up next for
hopefully the
Washington,
pass to baton
left
mentality
fielder,
goes into effect.
Andrew.
We get some offense.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So a runner at first now with
The batter,
one away,
number 7.
and that'll bring up one of the
Shortstop,
fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Bauer with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and
Now
the next to
batting,
bat, the
center
speedy
fielder,
Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, so they do get their first hit, but digging in and looking for more.
Leading
Dominique,
up for the
Big
Nationals,
Dog, he singled his
the right
last time
fielder.
up.
Even though
Big
we're moving
dog.
into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Cleveland force a World Series Game 6 and have avoided elimination. Trevor Bauer is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Bauer. The loss goes to Anibal Sanchez. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Carlos Carrasco will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And can we please focus on...
Out. Hey now. 3, 3, 3, down. 3, 3. Out.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow, as
Batting
he'll look
it.
to bring home that
The
tying
right
run
fielder.
from second with a base
Jordan.
hit into the outfield.
Luplow.
Skied into very shallow right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Dominique Big Dog.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His 6th of this series as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Ready to take his hacks
The right
again.
fielder,
Dominique
number 8.
Big Dog.
Dominique.
As he'll look to follow up
Big
the
Dog.
2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt
Leading
Vasgersian
off
here
for
as
the
Francisco
Indians,
Lindor gets ready
the
to kick off
shortstop.
the inning.
Francisco Lindor.
Popped up. Adams is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Dominique Big Dog will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Martin is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So stepping in, Jordan
right fielder,
Luplow.
number
He'll
8.
look to bounce back after
Jordan.
striking out his last time up.
Luplow.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Now at the plate, Dominique Big Dog.
The right fielder, number 8. Dominique Big
First
Dog.
pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner toward short. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside
Up
means
next
everything.
for Washington, the shortstop, Trey
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll take a look at ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Ball three. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Big Dog, the runner at second with one away. Runner goes.
Hold it right
for
there.
third.
Pick up the
That's
ball.
a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
The 3-1. Fouled off. And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Number 2, Adam.
In now is Adam Eaton, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to the National center fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Count still full, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. There's 1.
Out.
Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Nationals lead it 7-0.
Leading off for the Indians, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Count remains full. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. 4. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Zimmer.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And a bobble out there by Kendrick. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Baseman.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Now batting.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And their season hangs in the balance here.